Ship combat in distant worlds is a combination of maneuverability, speed, weapons power, and weapons range. How fast, maneuverable, and strong your ships are is determined by the components you put into your ship designs. For each of your ship designs, you can assign battle tactics. These control things like how close your ships get to their targets, whether they invade enemy colonies, and when they decide to withdraw from battle. It's important that you group your ships into fleets to make them easier to control. To select a group, you can drag, select, and shift click to add to your group, and then right click for a pop-up menu where you can assign those ships to a new fleet or an existing fleet. You can then assign missions to the entire fleet. As you zoom out to the galaxy level, fleets appear as an inverted triangle. At this zoom level, you can also assign missions to your fleets, right click their target, and send them on their way. So zooming back into the fleet here, we can see it jump off to its destination. Another way to assign ships to fleets is from the Ships and Bases screen. You can filter to show only military ships, and then control click to select all the ships in the list that you want in your new fleet. Once you've selected all the ships that you want in your fleet, select the fleet to assign them to from the list at the bottom. To invade enemy colonies, you need troops on board your ships. Troops are found at your colonies. When you have some spare troops at a colony, find a ship that has some troop space, then right click on the colony to tell the ship to go and load troops from there. Once your fleet has troops, you're ready to invade an enemy colony. Most of your ships focus on taking out the enemy defences, but your troop transports make an attempt to land their troops on the enemy colony immediately. This colony isn't very well defended, it doesn't have many troops, so it'll be easy to take it over quickly. Your troop transports have successfully landed all their troops. Victory! This colony is now yours. All that remains is to take out the rest of the defences at the colony. But maybe you don't want to invade your enemy, maybe you want to eliminate them. You can do this by bombarding their planets. Select your fleet and then right click to bombard their colonies. Moving back into your fleet, it'll now jump off to bombard their planet. The defending forces will be taken out by most of the ships in your fleet, but your large ships with bombard weapons move in to bombard the planet. Bombarding the planet exterminates the population there, and it also damages the planet. Over time, the quality of the planet will naturally regenerate, bringing it back to its normal level. Supporting your fleets in long-range operations far from home requires the use of resupply ships that deploy at a fuel source like this gas giant planet and can serve to resupply your fleets. You can then send your fleets for a refueling mission, and they'll go to your resupply ship to refuel. This means they don't have to go all the way back to your home territory. Instead, they can refuel at the resupply ship that hides out behind enemy lines. Once your fleets are refueled, they're ready to once again head into battle against your enemies.